Hi guys, it's Tennille from Paper Milkshake and welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to share with you guys today a look at the brand new Maggie Holmes collection called Marigold. Now I have opened the box that I received with the Marigold goodies, but I haven't had a closer look through everything. So I thought I would do it for the very first time on camera. I am so dubious about this collection. I am so skeptical because other than Sweet Story, everything that Crate Paper and Maggie Holmes has released in the last 12 months have been, for me, a little bit disappointing. And that's not to say that they are bad collections, it's just that I am not gravitating towards those collections. In particular, the color palettes have been very autumn and very winter, and I have crafted with it. I've enjoyed crafting with it, but it's not a collection that I will pick up happily in my spare time and craft when I feel like it. It's just personal, it's my taste, it's not a criticism of the company, but I just wanted to be honest about whether something, appeals to me or not. And Marigold was one of those collections I thought, oh no, here we go again, it's another fresh bouquet, it's another heritage, I'm not gonna like it. But then on closer inspection, some of the papers looked absolutely beautiful on the online shop, so I had to pick it up. I want to go through it. You'll see my first reaction to everything, so let's take everything out of the box and do a little review. Even the branding on the top of the packages suggests to me that I'm probably not going to love this collection because it's got a very vintage, heritage feel to it, but I'm a pretty hardcore Maggie Holmes Crate Paper fan, so I'm not going to so easily disregard any new collections that come in. I want to just be honest with you guys, go through everything, give everything a try, and then let you know what I think. So putting aside the papers and the chipboards, we'll do those last. Let's have a look through all the little bits and pieces first. This is not to do this collection. I just wanted to pick up this beautiful sequins mix from Mintopia. All right, so first of all, we have here some flower petal flake stickers. Now, I've never known of Crate Paper coming out with a flake sticker roll, so this is a first. And I think the idea is that you actually layer all the petals and then you'll end up with a really, really pretty flower. So I don't hate it because it's not in a brown that I don't like. It's kind of like a beigey pink, which I'm okay with. So I'm looking forward to playing with that and seeing how I can work this into my projects. Perhaps this can go on a memory dex card or a pocket letter. I'm not sure yet. We could probably even add it to a tag, but I think I'll have fun experimenting with this and seeing how it works. So that's cute. The packaging, like I said, guys, is not appealing to me. It has a very vintage look about it, which I don't personally love. Then I picked up the sticker rolls. I don't usually buy sticker rolls. I think the only sticker rolls I've ever owned from Crate Paper is the, which one was it now? Sweet Story. Yeah, I've owned the Sweet Story one because I really liked the camera stickers that it came with. So let's actually pull this one out and take a closer look at the stickers. Lots of animals in this collection, but there's also a lot of browns, and I do not like browns, guys. I really hate crafting with browns. The only exception I'll make is if it's a brown like deer or a really cute brown animal, but apart from that, it's not my cup of tea, crafting with brown. And yet Maggie Holmes keeps coming out with these, and Crate Paper keeps coming out with these brown elements that I just can't, I just can't work with. So let's have a look. I don't mind a pop of brown every now and again. Like if you're going to add like a little cork heart to your projects, I'm okay with that. But otherwise, I'm just not a brown person. So the fawn isn't too brown. She's more like a beige, so I'm okay with that. There's a swan there. There's a lot of sort of magical forest theme happening here. So look, the color palette here doesn't really appeal to me that much, but you know, the designs themselves are quite cute, so yeah, they're okay. And then I really wanted to pick this sticker roll up because I like the stamps. I think the stamps are really, really cute. That pink one in particular is very pretty. I'm feeling very meh about the colors as before, but I think these little stamp shapes are very, very cute, so I think I could work with that. Generally, if I do buy sticker rolls, I don't add them to my projects specifically. What I like to use them for is for either sealing envelopes to my pen pals, or I use them on packaging after I've actually made my projects and they're ready to be sent off. That is really bad. That's really poorly packaged right there. That box is just coming apart altogether. So I don't know if that's deliberate, but I'm not having much luck with that little box there. So a little bit flimsy. Never mind. Let's move on. Okay, the pegs are cute. I like the pegs because we're seeing a little bit more pink now. There's more pops of that bubblegum pink, which I love. Very unusual for Maggie Holmes to add pops of pink to an otherwise very full autumn palette, and that's what I'm so far liking, or what appealed to me about Marigold when I saw it on the website. There are promises of pink, so I'm okay with that, and we're seeing some of that on these pegs. So the cottage house is really, really cute. That flower, there's nothing, you know, vintage and brown about that, so I'm okay with it. So these clothespins are really, really cute. Quite dimensional. They're on pretty big little pegs, considering I've been using a lot of those little plastic ones in my crafting, so I think that's quite pretty. Then we have these puffy stickers, and again, I'm okay with it because it's got some beautiful bubblegum pinks through it, and I think Maggie Holmes did a really good job working that bubblegum pink into this collection. So I don't always buy the big puffy matte stickers that comes with her collections from time to time, but this one looks pretty cute. And the leaves design in this Marigold collection, I've noticed very much they very much sort of echo the Flourish collection that came out a few years ago, particularly the colors and the shape of those leaves. So we may even be able to do a bit of a mix your collections challenge and mix Marigold with the Flourish collection, which I used to loathe Flourish, but I've been enjoying crafting with Flourish lately. So if I'm going to go for a vintage look, then Flourish is probably the only collection I would happily reach for. Let's break open the Ephemera Pack and give you all a look at the ephemera pieces that you're going to get in here. Lots of very sort of journaling spot appropriate pieces. Again, we're seeing those kind of gigantic shapes. So my rallying for crepe paper and Maggie Holmes to release smaller pieces have fallen on deaf ears, but that's okay. It's by popular vote anyway. I am just a small fry in the world of crafting, to be honest. That's beautiful. To plant a garden is to believe in tomorrow. Very vintage, but I'm okay with those colors. This collection reminds me of Heritage. Definitely reminds me of Heritage. Sorry, that pattern, not that collection. These florals, I don't hate them, but we've seen enough of them in Fresh Bouquet, and yet we're seeing them again in Marigold. So what's new? Very, very cute stamps here. Love the bubblegum pink. Love anything that comes with perforations in an ephemera pack, because it means you can split it into a number of different ephemeras to use. More than one. Bang for your buck. Despite this one looking very vintage, I'm okay with it. It's pink, it's pretty, it's got French on it. It's cute. We've got some little sort of tickety pieces. We've got what looks like a little bumblebee note card. We're starting to look really, really vintage now with all of these. I love it when crepe paper release Polaroids, so that's okay. This I love. I love how recently Maggie Holmes and crepe paper have a lot of these sort of tear aparts, and you get more than one, and they're just words in very pretty colors. So please keep this up, crepe paper and Maggie Holmes. Do more of this in your collections, please. I always complain there's never enough statements in their sticker packs and their chipboards and ephemera, so it's good to see them bring out more pieces like that. So we're getting quite a few gold vellum designs, which is some beautiful. It's just a bit windy, I might close that door. Getting quite a lot of vellum pieces here, which is cute. I think that's a very popular element. That's pretty. Apothecary rose. A little bit different. I love vellum. I love vellum as a medium, but I do struggle to add vellum to my projects sometimes. So I think vellum really appeals to scrapbookers and memory keepers. That bow is beautiful. I know people out there don't like to use a lot of greens, but depending on the shade of the green, I will use it. Didn't love that vellum piece, but I do like this pink flower here. And then two more pieces that have a very vintage look to them. There's something about these designs that actually remind me of an old Heidi swap collection. I don't know which one, but yeah, I can't recall on the top of my head, but a lot of these designs just remind me of something, a collection that Heidi Swap maybe came out with in the last 12 months as well, and it has like a sort of florally vintagey feel to it. So yeah, unfortunately I can't remember the name of it. So they're the, I guess, the smaller ephemera in this waterfall pack. You get 40 ephemera pieces altogether, so pretty good value. Okay, I'm gonna like this. This is already looking very pretty. So we have a gorgeous vellum deer. That is beautiful. Imagine popping that onto like an acetate album cover, or in your journal, you know, you've written a little journal entry and you just put that little fawn next to your little journaling. That would be so beautiful. This is gorgeous. Look at that. Beautiful pink with gold. Love you. Together. You have the little alphabet card, P for pretty pear, so cute. These collections could work quite well in your engagement or wedding albums, of course. These are cute. Another tearaway. I love anything that has a row house or a cottage house in it. Loving these note cards. Look at these. Look how pretty these are. They're stunning. I love to use these as tags or as layers in my memory decks cards. So they're very pretty. Very pretty. Another vellum piece. Meh. Okay, it's all right. That's cute. It's like a little color swatch. Love that. Or a paint swatch. We've got some tags there with a map on it. We've got another alphabet card. I really like this one. This one's reminds me of Flourish. There was a Flourish specialty acetate that's just full of these kind of botanicals. Kind of look like they've been torn out of an old book, a vintage book on flowers. Being with you is like being home. That's cute. Again, I don't know that I could work that into my projects because it's very vintage. It might even, come to think of it, might have been a pink paisley, not a Heidi Swap collection, but it had these kind of floral designs on it as well. Another beautiful floral piece. What's the difference between these two? Did I just get an extra one? I must have. Okay, you're only supposed to get one, but somehow I got two. It's like finding a double egg yolk in your egg when you crack it open. Score. Very vintage looking old camera there. Oh, beautiful. Look at that tag. That is stunning. I like that a lot. I love working with flannel prints, and a beautiful green and pink floral one. So I'm liking the ephemera so far. Some of these pieces, yep, I'll use them. Others, no, I won't. This is not a green that I gravitate towards. But a lot of these are really pretty, so I'm reasonably happy considering this is essentially a vintage collection. I am okay because there's a lot of pinks and a lot of pretty animals and pieces that I can work with. So I think the review is so far so good. Is it my favorite Maggie? Is it going to be my favorite Maggie's Home collection? Highly unlikely. Highly unlikely, but the colors are okay. Oh, I missed a couple of here. This one says so sweet, and that's a beautiful, love ampersands, beautiful matte gold ampersand piece there. So the good thing about these kind of designs is you can pop out the ampersand and use it on its own, and you can also use the negative piece. So I'm just going to put them back into my packaging. let's put that aside later. Let's not waste time watching me put that back. So I just picked up a couple of the ephemera. Then we have some puffy stickers. Again, I liked this because there's a lot of bubblegum pink in it. A lot of bubblegum pink. You get the beautiful swan, as with all Maggie Holmes collections. You get some cameras, lots and lots of florals and botanicals. Look at that vintage typewriter. That is cute. Considering I don't like vintage, I like that typewriter. I like that bow as well. And that row house. Oh, the puffy stickers are cute, I have to say. Very, very, very cute. Okay, so then I will break open. Actually, I won't take this out. I might just show you a photo of it, but this is just floral ephemera. I like it when Marigold. I like it when Maggie Holmes does this, when they have a whole ephemera pack dedicated to florals. I think that's stunning. I think you get some really, really pretty colors in here. But it begs the question, if you're going to dedicate a whole packet of florals, why add florals to this? You know, like, come up with something a little bit different. So you get a whole, if you want florals, you can just get that. If you don't want florals and you want something a bit different, get this one. A bit strange, funny decision making, but that's okay. I'm not their designer. I shouldn't be telling them what to do. Very randomly, you can buy a packet of charms. These are very gold shiny charms. I don't have a lot of gold solid charms. I have a lot of sort of colored charms which might have a gold outline, like the all heart star charms. So it'd be interesting to see how this how I work this into my projects. Then we move on to the stickers. Yeah, I'm so convinced that Maggie Holmes is just using the same designer for Heritage, for Fresh Bouquet, and even for Snowflake. There's a lot of very similar components between this and the Snowflake collection. So same guys, same. But again, I like this collection because I love the pink that's been used. The pink is really, really pretty. Look at these are cute. You get little domino pieces down there. Not enough words to appeal to me. I like stickers. I love words in my projects. So any sticker pack that has this whole bottom section dedicated to words wins my vote, and we don't get that with Marigold. So it's going to be a lot more visual, I think, with my crafting rather than statements. So that's all right. That's fine, because that's what alpha stickers are for. Really cute font, this one. It's got sort of like a curvy script font. The font's very similar to Sunny Days, the glitter ones that you get in Sunny Days, and I like the glitter one a lot more than this sort of shiny gold, but it does coordinate really well with the collection altogether. So they're all the various bits and pieces. I'd like to move this all aside now so we can take a closer look at the papers and the chipboards. Okay, so onto the chipboards. Oh, that's a specialty paper, so let's put that down. The chipboard is pretty. You'll get a lot more pinks on the chipboards than the other like stickers and the ephemera. So I do like it, and I love that there's this beautiful like yellow in this collection. So that's a very pretty pink. I'm not hating it. I actually really like the chipboards. I didn't hate the Fresh Bouquet chipboards either, although I thought I would. I ended up actually really enjoying playing with the Fresh Bouquet chipboards. So I may pick up another packet of the Fresh Bouquet chipboards. Love that pink. It's almost the same pink used in Sweet Story, but I think it just makes an otherwise very vintage collection pop. Look at those gorgeous houses and churches down there. Super cute, and I love that camera. Yeah, I'm really liking this collection actually. It's a lot prettier than I thought it would be. It's very, very cute. I like it more than I thought I would, so I'm okay with it so far. This is very, very flourish. I'm sure there's a peach pattern paper and Flourish. That looks very similar to that. And how cute is the duck and the doe? The fawn, sorry, it's super cute. There is a floral hiding behind that, but I think this is a really, really sweet collection of chipboards right there. Then I picked up one of these foil on cardstock specialty papers. It has a scalloped edge, which is very, very cute. I'm going to have a think about how I can use this in my projects. Maybe I can turn this into a gigantic loaded pocket with a scalloped front, like so. I think that would be really pretty. So I'm going to have to come up with some smarts with this. I might even make like a triangular loaded pocket. I don't know. We might have to get a bit fancy with that. So cute. As always, I have picked up some cutter parts. This one is called The Good Life. Beautiful cutter parts, very, very vintage. I look at UNC Sunshine. There's that beautiful fawn. And the back of that is this gorgeous gingham paper. Super cute. I like that a lot. Then we have a page full of beautiful ducks on a gorgeous pink background. Very pretty. Bring on all the pinks. I will always say yes to pink. I will never, ever, ever turn down pink or turn away pink. And this one's called Darling. Might be one of my favorite papers from this collection. Yes, must be because I bought two. That flannel design we saw a tag earlier in the ephemera, and this is the larger version of that beautiful pink and mustard and white combination. This one's called Sweet Sunshine. And I don't love the back, so don't think I'm going to be using that back at all, but the front is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Loving the fact that you can get a whole page of row houses. Super pretty colors, super pretty design. You'll also get something very similar in the Hey Santa collection, a more Christmassy pink feel to that one, and this one is called Homecoming, with a very nondescript pink grid paper, as you get with most crepe paper collections. Then there is this one here, and I can't put my finger on it, but I think Fresh Bouquet had a very, very similar design. This one is called Best Day. The pops of pink are really pretty, and it's got just this diagonal paper on the back. I think one sheet will probably be enough for me. This one, it's okay, but I really like the back of this. It's like another rainbow collection, so cute. This one is called Dream Big on the A side. Then we have this one. I love this. It's just a page full of bees. Super cute. This one is called Cherish. And this pattern reminds you of one of the papers from Sunny Days. Brought a couple because I probably use both sides. And look at this bow. Isn't this kind of just like the vintage version of the bow paper you get in Sweet Story? That's what this reminds me of. Very similar colors even, but more muted. And it's called Charmed. I may fussy cut this, I don't know, but on its own it's really, really pretty, and you get a gorgeous dotty mustard paper on the back. This one is called Charmed. We have another color swatch type paper, or rainbow paper. Super cute. Pretty much get all the color palettes shown on the one piece. This is called Happy Place, and a pretty repeated pattern one on the back, so that's okay. Here we are with another cutter part. These ones are really good for tags. If you want to make a tag flip. Love that pink and the blue and the mustard. This one is called Magical Moments. So sweet. Lots of really, really sweet messages. And some sort of zodiac design on the back. And that one's called Magical Moments. For a floral, I think this one's really, really pretty because it's very pink. This one is called Full of Grace, and I think this one's going to be a massive hit. I think this one will sell out. It'll be very, very popular, this one. I think this one will appeal to a lot of crafters out there. And the back of it is really pretty as well. I kind of hope that I picked up another one. Love that. Hard to describe that color, but it's really, really pretty. Now we're starting to get into papers that pretty much remind me of like the modern twist on flourish. So we have this camera. Even the color is a little bit flourish. So this one's called Capture This. You can, by all means, fussy cut your cameras out if you don't like the green. Cameras are easy to fussy cut because there's a lot of straight edges, and the pink on the other side is just beautiful. The pink and the green together make a really pretty combination. This one is called Stay True, and it's a simple floral design. But I really love the back of this. It's kind of like a leopard print, sort of mustard leopard print design. I really like that. That's called Stay True. This one is called Natural Beauty, and it's pretty much flourish repackaged, but I like it. I can make a lot of little pretty tiny bows with this, I reckon, and some bag toppers. That's what I've been loving about the flourish collection lately, and kind of like a note paper on the back. This one reminds me of Olga from Sassy Scrappers. I know she loves these kind of little tiny flower designs. This one's called Treasured. It's very pink and pretty, and a somewhat boring navy design on the back. Yeah, it's kind of damask. It reminds you of damask curtains, to be honest. Harvest. It's summery, but it's not. It's kind of like a fall twist on your kind of like fruit orchid. So yeah, it's okay. It's pretty. Probably will go with some Dear Lizzie designs. Love this. This is like a piano note paper. This is another one of my favorites from this collection. So you get the piano music score on one side, and then the most beautiful pink on the other. I have a dress that's just like this. I haven't worn it in a while, but it's actually navy, but the spots, the size of the spots and the design of the spot is exactly the same as my dress. Such a pretty bubblegum pink. So I picked up 2 of those. Good, you get another sheet of cut apart here. These ones are perfect for journals, for journaling. Lots of cut aparts. We can turn this into a tag. This one is called Remember When. Another very sort of meh design on the back, but the front definitely appeals to me. Very pretty. Love this. I absolutely love this paper. It's so pretty. From the Heart, bubblegum pink with white flannel, and the most gorgeous heart, black and white hearts on the back. So that's all I've got, guys. I have shown you all the Marigold products that I have ordered so far. I believe there may be more to come with Marigold. I don't think this is the full collection. It's just the first release that came out. I'm hoping to see if they have any pom-poms in their designs, or pom-pom frames, or charms or anything like that. It'd be interesting to see if anything like that gets released. My verdict, it's a pretty collection. It'll force me as in not voluntarily, but force me to play with some more vintage designs, but appealing to me because there's a lot of bubblegum pinks. If this was just full of browns and mustards and boring colors, I wouldn't be very interested. But I'm really liking the pinks that you can see in this. Like, look how pretty that bow is, and the house. So I am looking forward to playing with this collection. I'm looking forward to showing you what projects I come up with. I hope this preview video was helpful in helping you decide whether you want to purchase a few things to play with. And I may share with you any more Marigold products that I purchase in the future. So just watch this space. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.